and cooperation on economic security issues, like establishing resilient supply chains for advanced tech industries, including chips, is expected to be a prominent topic on the agenda during the trilateral talks. Our business correspondent Shin Ha-young tells us what to expect.
From an economic perspective, the global supply chain has emerged as one of the key agenda items for the trilateral summit between South Korea, the U.S., and Japan. Regarding supply chain issues affecting high-tech industries, the three countries are expected to discuss specific ways to enhance cooperation, such as sharing related information and establishing so-called early warning systems. One expert says the summit could be an opportunity for South Korea to uncover alternative supply chains of rare earth metals.
Well, Korea is currently very dependent on China for rare earth, and there is some concern that perhaps China will use that as a tool against not only Korea but the United States. So I think the United States has to be more active in trying to provide alternate sources of these rare earths to Korea, so that Korea can become more independent from Chinese influence.
Measures for export controls against China are another potential key agenda item of the trilateral meeting. The U.S. prohibited the export of semiconductor production equipment to China, and Japan also joined in the chip restrictions against China. In the meantime, a one-year moratorium, which is set to expire in October, was applied to South Korean companies Samsung and SK Hynix, which are two South Korean chip makers with factories in China.
The U.S. will likely continue to push Japan to join China chip curbs. South Korea could probably receive a similar request as well. The three leaders could come up with cooperative measures on chips taking into account Seoul's chip manufacturing skills, Tokyo's manufacturing equipment and materials, and Washington's design capabilities.
Meanwhile, according to an official from Seoul's presidential office, an issue regarding U.S. investment restrictions on China will not be addressed during the trilateral talks. About a week ago, U.S. President Joe Biden signed an executive order that will prohibit some U.S. investments in China's quantum computing, advanced semiconductors, and AI sectors, and require firms investing in other tech sectors to notify the government when such deals are being done. Instead, issues such as the leaking of sensitive data related to advanced technology could be discussed during the talks. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.